That's my room there, and they've got a couch there just outside. Very nice. Luckily, I'm on the first level, so I only have to go up one flight of steps. It goes up to the 4th level, so just going down now to reception with my big bag slung over my neck, and off to the bus station, which is very, very close. Couldn't be much closer. And there's the public area where they've got the coffee machine over there. Very good. And here is a reception area, which is also quite nice. Yeah, that's the entry to the hotel. Very nice, actually. It's just got a nice ambience all around. I didn't notice it straight away, being the blind bastard I am. Now, this is the walk down to the actual... I think I did this yesterday anyway, so I've shown you, but yeah, I'm just going down now towards the bus depot, Terminal 1, bay number 6, which is for the airport bus. And I confirm with the nice receptionist that I pay on the bus itself, so it's all ready to go. Tuesday, back to Saigon. I hope everything goes well with the bus, because I'm leaving it. I'll only give myself about 2.5 hours before to check in before the flight. It should be enough. We'll see how we go. On the airport bus, a whole lot of taxi drivers trying to hit my distance before I walk through here. Here it is there. My stuff's just down there. And hopefully we'll be getting off fairly soon. I'll be at the airport about 11:30, 20 to 2, 20 to 12. Fingers crossed. Plenty of change to get rid of too. It's interesting getting used to coinage again after being in Vietnam for a couple of months. Collected the fares yet? I don't know if there's a fare collector in the front there. No idea. I doubt it's going to be a freebie. It's going to cost 100. Again, there was some BS about a small minibus doing it for 100 and there being 90 for the big bus. As usual, total BS. I think these websites just want to spread misinformation. To be very careful what you read online. Oh, we've gone about 50 minutes and we already stopped. It's going to be a stop-start job, I think. It's going to be a slow trip. I don't know what we're waiting for now. Another passenger? I've no idea what we're waiting for. We've only gone round the corner and we stopped. You better pick up from here and we'll never get there. Now they're collecting fares now. Here we go. I'm surprised this bus can actually make it in the 1.5 hours to the airport, because it's driving in first gear constantly. I don't think it's gone out of first gear once. I think we've got about 30 k's is about as fast as we've got, and passengers keep getting off and off the bus, so it's quite protracted. So that's why they got this girl on the bus to keep taking fares, because they pick up passengers as they go along. So there's only about 10 to 12 people on board. It's not much. So for the fare to the airport in total about 1,000 baht. So that's not a great deal. It costs you more as a single person in a taxi to get to the airport. So I don't know how they're making money on the bus. They're not spending it on fuel. I think they're going as slow as they can to conserve fuel. So, like I said, as long as we get there in 1.5 hours, I'll be happy. But boy, it is a slow ride. Saw some Indian guy on a bloody Sedgway go straight past me. The bloody bus got in early. Could you believe it? We're at the domestic terminals. I've just got to walk over to international. So I guess it's international terminals this way. So Hopefully it can connect this way, I think. But that's great, isn't it, really? Yep, this should be it. So that was a different route to what I'd taken previously with the airport bus. So it didn't go down the windy roads so much. It went down main roads. Had some major traffic for a short period of time, but the actual bus did get into second or third gear at some stage, so it's quite amazing. But yeah, pretty smooth sailing. So I'm very happy I got here with plenty of time to spare, mainly because I'm a little concerned there might be some added security checks because of the coronavirus. They might be doing some checks for that, who knows. They may not be doing anything additional, but it's good to have the extra time anyway. So it worked out rather well. So I got plenty of time. I may not even be able to check in this early, we'll just see. Might have to wait till 2 hours prior to the flight, so it's still, I mean, I don't like airports, but I'd rather be here early than late. Okay, up on level 3, Phuket International Terminal. Just checked in with VietJet, no hassles at all, hardly any wait, pretty easy. Everybody's wearing masks, big surprise, especially the Vietnamese are really big on that. And so yeah, all went pretty smoothly. So now just go through immigration and security and get myself sorted. There's a hell of a crowd down the other end there where I first turned up. So, oh look, they must be doing scanning. They're scanning for. So they're doing the temperature scans. Fair enough. And they also ask whether you'd been in China in the last 14 days at the check-in. So that's no big surprise. Anyway, I'll go through now. That was a really smooth operation getting through security and immigration. There's no waiting, it was just straight through and no fuss. Only downside of this terminal, I mean, it's quite good at all these retail outlets lining the windows, so obscuring your view of the planes. There's no seats next to the actual windows for passengers to wait. I think that sucks because that's the most interesting part to be in. So I can't see anywhere here that's available. Why they couldn't swap the retailers to the other side and leave the windows clear? That's really, yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I like checking out the planes. I mean, we're at the airport after all. So I'll say one thing that's good though, they've got free charging here, so I can top up my mobile before I leave, and that's great. Finny, yeah. Didn't even know there was such an airline. There you go. Now, this is obviously, oh no, there are air bridges here, but I think there's also a lot that will take you to buses as well, so it just depends. Anyway, I'm here, just relax now. I mean, I won't have to board for an hour or so. It was incredibly smooth going all round. And the only thing about the coronavirus was they asked you whether you've been in China the last 2 weeks, and then check your temperature. But that's no good because it takes 2 weeks for the symptoms to arise anyway. So it doesn't mean you're stopping anybody who's actually carrying the virus getting on board. But it's better than nothing, I guess. But it's a rather ineffectual way of containing it. What they should be coming down like a ton of bricks on the Chinese for just allowing us to fester for so long. It is another Chernobyl. It's just beautiful. So, but this is probably as pleasant as an airport could get. I've got to say it was a pretty smooth, probably the smoothest check-in procedure I've ever encountered. So I've got no complaints. Phuket Airport's quite a good airport now. We've done some major renovations and obviously they can handle the capacity. Also, it may not be as many people travelling because of the virus. It could have cut down the numbers a bit. So yeah, a lot of things in play here. But anyway, I'll just sit back and relax. And, got myself a window seat. I think I asked for one. She didn't say she didn't give me one, so hopefully I did get one. So we'll see how that goes. But it's only an hour and a half flight. It's no big deal. So actually, when I think about it, it takes me as long to get from here to Saigon as the bus took to get from Phuket down to the airport. It's insane. Crazy world we live in. Anyway. Well, this is my departure gate. Yeah, number 12 actually is my departure gate. I walked further than I thought. But yeah, it's quite a pleasant. For an airport, this is actually probably, like I said, it's about as good as you're going to get. Check out this fog. That is horrible. It's absurdly busy here at Passport. Check to get 4 o'clock the flight got in early, but hopefully I'll get down to my place about 5ish. Oh, that's great. Well, I've got the lift in here and there's no one at reception, so I can't get to my room. Oh dear. They left me a message, but I didn't get any messages because the damn SIM card isn't working, so that's great.